At least the crates are numbered so we can find them fast.
And 29. Which one we need? 1023. Not here. That's one.
Looks like we found the crates.
Something seems off. It's a trap!
It's a trap indeed.
Don't give him an inch!
Archers.
I'll deal with this!
Low health guys.
You've messed with the wrong man!
Okay, I'll take care of the commander.
Get him off me!
Good.
No, you won't!
Give up now!
This won't last long! Come at you! Never taunt him! My magic will just...
And the last one.
Order will rule!
Really gets the blood flowing.
Okay, Mr. Mercenary Commander. Who hired you?
So they were to capture Gamlen and take him to the caverns. Sounds like the opening of a bad romance story.
It's time to end this charade.
Go to the Singer Cavern outside Kirkwall. Okay. Let's explore the sewers. There should be something interesting, I'm sure of it. Something?
Food is what you can keep down.
Anything? Well, Carta? Oh shit. Hey.
Maker take you!
Give us strength!
Ha! Ha! Ah! Something
Oh god.
has me!
Assassin. You.
Ha! 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 Ah!
We stand together!
I can't keep this.
Okay, thank you.
Let's finish this! One less to worry about! So much blood!
Okay, one assassin is down.
I can't move.
Holy shit. Bastian.
We walk away, but don't get full of
Ooh.
yourself.
I didn't focus assassins right away. And it costed me. Oh, hi. What's this? Deck scanning. Reach chance attack speed. Good one, but very expensive.
You find things, you sell things. The tricky bit is placement.
Don't like Darktan? Die and make room.
Money. Just a bit of money.
Rather be free down here, I guess.
Nothing here. Okay, let's go back. Go back to the docks. Then explore the area to the left. Should be pretty much done with this location, I think. Huh? Oh. Five 500 damage.
Another falls! Run! While you... You! My magic will just... It's not doing anything! Run! While you can! It's not doing anything! How about you?
One less against
Die, bastard!
us. You are not enough.
Never taunt a mage!
Okay. Done. What else do we have here? Up there? I don't think there would be a lot of stuff. A barrel. Boots in a barrel. Nothing. Let's go finish Gamlen's quest. Yeah. It's here. Save. Waiting for good boy. Okay. And we're ready. Interesting.
I'll deal with this! My bow will make short work of them! Now you fall!
Very interesting.
Not doing anything! It's not doing anything!
Skeletons, spiders. Curious. Victory. Flawless victory. Chest. The way's closed here. Okay, let's go other way. Save.
So Gamlen couldn't even be bothered to come himself. I should have expected he'd send you, cousin.
You have a cousin?
I have a cousin.
Gamlen
What?
never told you. Of course he didn't. Why would he?
Sorry to interrupt this touching family reunion, but we have unfinished business here.
Veld! What are you doing here?
Mekkel is dead. That bastard killed him.
Who?
What's a Mekkel?
My brother. Mekkel was my brother, and you killed him.
That doesn't make sense. Mekkel was just supposed to hand over the note.
You really think we didn't read it? We know about the gem charade. Hand it over. I won't let Mekkel's death be for nothing.
You let your brother go up against someone like Hawke for a stupid gem. You know what? I did find the gem, but you're not getting your pathetic little hands on it, Veld.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
Hard for you.
You will fall.
Yeah, just destroyed.
Get him off me! I'll deal with this!
Just got destroyed. 600% of damage. That's not a joke.
Make it good. Order will be restored.
Go down!
Maker take you.
You. See ya. Friggin' assassin. Kill them.
Maker take you.
Kill them all.
I'll deal with this! Don't give him an inch!
Assassins down.
Is everyone alright?
There we go.
You're pretty useful in a fight. You don't take after Gamlen at all.
Gamlen never told me he had a daughter.
There's probably a lot of things he hasn't told you. My mother, Mara. She left Gamlen before I was born. He was so fixated on finding that stupid gem. I doubt he even noticed she was gone. She told me about Gamlen before she died last year. I didn't even know about him.
You told Veld you had the gem. Were you lying?
Not at all. I found the gem. I managed to pull off what Gamlen couldn't.
You say Gamlen is obsessed with this gem, but he never mentioned it before your note turned up.
Maybe he didn't want you to know about it.
He mentioned he lost a lot searching for the gem. Maybe he gave up on it.
That would be a surprise, to say the least.
You set this whole thing up just so you could meet your father?
I just wanted to see, I don't know, how far he'd go for something he really wanted. And then he doesn't even show up. I baited him with the one thing I thought would get his attention.
I wouldn't get my hopes up. Gamlen is unreliable at best.
Yet you still treat him like family. There must be something good about him. I don't know what to do. What do you think?
I think you should go talk to Gamlen. Does he even know about you?
I'm not sure.
You have family, and they're alive. If you don't contact them, One day you will regret it.
Maybe give him a chance before you write him off.
I think I will. Having a cousin turned out to be a good thing. Maybe having a father will too.
Hey. Wiggler. Eh. What about Gem? Give it to me. Give it to me.
That should do it.
Okay. Let's go finish this quest. This way.
You've got to realize this is kind of new to me. I didn't know Mara had a baby. If I did, I would have, I don't know, gone after her or something.
She used to say I was so much like you, and I didn't even know who you were. I guess I wanted to see for myself. I need some time to think about all this, but if it's all right, I'd like to come back and talk more.
I think I'd like that. Keep, safe.
Looks like you two had a good talk.
It was bloody awkward, that's what.
I was worried she wouldn't come find you. I think you need each other.
You know, I may not say this very often, but I'm glad you're one of the family. But seriously, next time, stay out of my damn business, boy.
You're welcome, asshole. No. Carolina. Binary Blades. Evelyn. Let's go to and talk with Evelyn. And I have a mail.
The Knight Commander is grateful for your support, champion. Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Back to the barracks. I never tire of it. Guardsmen, duties for the week will be...
Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by twos. Clear by second watch. Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you. Donnic is a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't.
Yes, yes, wonder of wonders.
Anything else?
Ouch.
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
Hey?
Nothing going on, Hawk. You'd be the first to know if there was.
Sure.
Done.
Surely someone else could be taking care of this.
Hey, robbing. City guard.
Hello again, champion.
Because why not?
I wonder if I should try coming back tomorrow.
Templars, close.
Fine day, Sarah. Ow! Parchment cut.
Seneschal. Oh, hi.
Well, look who it is. You. The you. If you don't mind, I could do with a significant reduction in the amount of attention this office receives. A visit from the champion is something of the opposite.
I sense I am unwelcome in the halls of power.
Power? I am just a hand on the seal, waxing what I'm told. Now I'm trapped under Templar scrutiny, waiting for them to note how easily I might be replaced.
And it isn't going well?
It is not going well.
I can apply influence in many ways, you know.
Do the words political maelstrom mean anything to you? The Templars are particularly sensitive about destabilizing elements, especially after what happened to Dumas.
The Arishok killed the Viscount, but he's no longer a problem.
There are older hatreds that the Templars feel deserve more central focus. Sometimes I wonder if we're at war with ourselves.
There is no one to carry the last Viscount's line.
You presided over Seamus's death. That was the sad end of the Dumas. When a line is judged unfit or ends, we appoint from Kirkwall's elite. Or we would. If the situation was normal. But it is not.
I can be a king.
Who nominates a new Viscount?
A consensus of the nobility, normally, and a willing nominee. Both are lacking, and I can't fault it. These are difficult times.
Could I nominate someone? Or do it myself?
Anyone who thinks to take this office needs more than popular support. They need particular support. You are many things, champion, but not this. Not yet, anyway.
Since when are city leaders appointed by the Knight Commander?
Meredith would not openly declare a preference. The rule of Kirkwall is deliberately separate from the Chantry's will. But the Order embodies security in Kirkwall, and they want the new Viscount to be more accepting of oversight. Anyone who wants to rule Kirkwall needs support from the Templars. That is the new truth of this city.
What happens if they don't like the choice?
Do you know how Viscount Dumas' predecessor, Perrin Threnhold, left office? He was a tyrant, certainly, but his rule was not ended until he actively sought to expel the Templars. The good of all is inexorably tied to what is good for the Templars.
I'll leave you to it. But I'm easy to find if you need me.
Good. Thank you. My door is always closed.
Jerk.
That's all I need. The champion.
Right, then Sebastian. Going to the Chantry. Nope. Nope.
You've done a great...
The first enchanter overstepped his bounds.
He was provoked.
The people want to know which side you favor. It weakens you.
Strength will not win this fight.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Sing of the chant so that it may reach his ears.
Codex. A room here. Nothing. A room here. Nothing. Well.
Do you never intend to give a public answer, Your Grace?
What have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward.
The Chantry's teachings are clear. Those who turn against them would not listen more to me than to Andraste.
Then you do favor the Templars, Your Grace?
I favor peace, which is not the goal of either side, I'm afraid. That is more apparent every day. I did not expect things to deteriorate so fast. I thought after the Canary, no one would wish for more violence. It has drawn more attention than I would like. Sebastian, if I can ask...
Anything, Your Grace.
And the champion, too, if you will?
I can't imagine any way this will go wrong.
What would you have of us?
The Divine is concerned about the situation here. She does not want to see the Free Marches become another Imperium. She has sent an agent to assess the danger. Meet with her, please. Tell her drastic measures won't be required.
I don't want to see the Divine's armies march against Kirkwall.
Surely the Divine wouldn't treat the whole city as enemies.
She is concerned. It is never wise to draw the concern of the powerful.
She is the voice of Andraste. She cannot turn the might of the Chantry against the innocent due to proximity.
Were no innocents harmed in the Exalted Marches? She will do her best, Sebastian. But she must act first to protect the faith.
What can you tell me about this servant of the Divine?
I was not told her real name. Only to call her Sister Nightingale. She is said to be the Divine's left hand, sent to do work that might blacken the Divine's name.
What argument would convince her?
The Divine has heard my protests already. I must trust your own powers of persuasion now.
Okay.
This cannot wait.
Thank you. We cannot allow this ridiculous mage rebellion to turn into holy war.
The agent, Sister Nightingale, will be waiting in the Viscount's throne room tonight. She wishes to remain unseen. The room has been sealed since the Canary incident,
It may be difficult to get in without attracting attention.
Yeah, that's fine. Company Sebastian. Okay.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter.
Night. Hightown. Into the Viscount skip.
That should do it.
Captain?
Destroyed.
One less to worry about!
Archer.
That's enough! Now you fall!
Aim for the throat! You are not enough.
How about you? Destructive forces of nature coming up! I'll show you what I'm made of.
Freaking thugs everywhere. Blood Rager. Don't you have, like, something else to do? Jesus. Aha.
Done.
Master chest. And this way, but first let me check. If there is something. Run? Oh shit. That's an interesting position, by the way. To take them one by one. Dog, get out of there. Okay, anything on the market square? Great. Up there. Nope. Okay, let's go to the Viscount's Keep. Of course. Die. You die, then you. Thank you, Anders.
Is training for the next.
Another junk. Save. Sister Nightingale. Wait. It's not who I think it is it? Interesting.
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy sister to be.
All set.
Blood Mage.
So, even the Divine fears us now. She should. Kill the spies!
Excuse me? Probably you two first. Okay. Okay, mages are gone. Only their creatures are left.
That's enough! Destructive nature coming! Get back! I'll show you why nature fears!
Make it good. Nature take you.
There! Nicely done.
There she is.
The Resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this.
Are you Sister Nightingale?
I am. Or you may call me Liliana.
I knew
the
that.
Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall.
Without informing the guards, of course.
This is an unconventional situation. I have some experience with those.
The Leliana, who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the Archdemon.
Ah, I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes, I knew the hero of Ferelden. Perhaps you have heard the songs I wrote of our time together. But that was many years ago. I am working for the Divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
Who are the Resolutionists?
An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi. There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them, but the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
I appreciate you stepping in back there.
Of course. They mistook you for me, so they must know I am in Kirkwall. The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group.
Like any mage with a brain can't come up with, let's rebel.
And prove the Chantry's point by unleashing demons. Don't forget that part.
This attack proves she is right.
Are you saying you set this whole thing up?
I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the mage troubles. It is how they chose to react, which condemns them.
Will the Divine send soldiers?
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Cunara invaded.
A handful of apostates? How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe.
None of you?
Tell Elthina to leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
Tell who to leave?
These mages are out of control.
The low blade. Well, look at that. That's actually decent. Magic resistance. Resolutionist. Huh. That's a decent loot. Hi there.
Again, champion.
Don't mind those corpses. Return to the Chantry.
I'm sure the Viscount never let a free mage step foot in there.
So the daylight locations and night locations has different loot.
Have you located any Qunari blades?
This is what I've found.
Do you require gold for this task?
No?
I'm not doing this for the money.
Very well.
So I figure it's either gold or experience. And I'd rather take experience. Hi.
Master Hawk, I must speak with you. You're the only one that can help. The Wardens mounted an expedition to retrace your route through the deep roads to discover whatever it is you found years ago. It's a fool's errand, and my poor brother is with them. Nathaniel Howe.
Nathaniel? Well, put me in a dress and call me a Templar. How is the old boy doing?
He's missing, Sirrah. Haven't you been listening?
I'm not worried about Nathaniel. He's crawled out of worse places alive.
I take it you and Nathaniel have some history?
Certainly. We were in the Wardens together in Amaranthine. Hordes of Darkspawn, psychotic broodmothers. Usual Warden business. I wonder if Nathaniel ever found a sense of humor.
Why were Wardens interested in our expedition?
Maker help me, I have no idea. My brother never tells me these things.
Wardens range into the deep roads all the time.
But he's been gone far too long. Something terrible's happened. I'd tell the Wardens, but by the time I reach Vigil's Keep... my poor brother...
Do you know any other details?
I know almost nothing. Nathaniel never speaks about the Wardens. It was only happenstance that I heard your name mentioned. Please, go back to the deep roads. Find my brother. You must.
Sure, if I must. Whatever you say, girl.
May the Maker forgive you.
Let me take care of my business here first.
Greetings, champion. May the
Hi.
Sister Nightingale says you must leave Kirkwall.
What? You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
You keep dead people here?
The Kirkwall Chantry has guarded the remains of the martyr Devrina for 800 years. They must be protected.
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
Sister Nightingale took a great risk to warn you. Don't be rash.
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
Ta-da! Bastian would like to speak privately. Sure.
If Althena won't leave Kirkwall, neither will I. I can't abandon her when the Divine's own agent warned her away.
The Grand Cleric is lucky to have your loyalty.
She'd be luckier were I willing to hit her over the head and carry her away. This isn't her battle. But if these Maleficarum rebel against the Knight Commander, Elthina will put herself between them and be torn apart. I must try to make her see reason. This cannot end well. Hawke should do it. Kirkwall needs a Viscount.
Have you asked him? It would be Hawke's decision.
I watched my parents in Starkhaven. When times are good, the city rules itself. Years could pass and no one would notice who's prince. But when there's famine, when there's war, people look to their leaders. Who does Kirkwall have beyond Hawke?
This is probably a conversation for the two of you to have.
You want me to be Viscount?
Andraste said the Maker is king in the heavens, but it is the kings of Thedas who must recreate his worldly glory. I keep thinking about that. Who better serves the Maker? A brother of the faith, or a prince who can sway a whole city?
Every person does the Maker's work in their own way.
Elthina is risking her life by not deserting her flock. Could I do the same? It's been 15 years since I lived in Starkhaven. The people there are only a memory to me. Kirkwall, the Chantry, that's real. That's where I belong.
You're a man of faith, Sebastian. You would have hated politics.
You're probably right. Bootlicking nobles and bickering farmers, I'd have sent the whole lot to do penance. I do appreciate you hearing me out. You've been a good friend, Hawke. I will stay, as much for you as for her grace.
Sure. You are welcome. Anders. But first... First... Stealth? Maybe. Actually... Let's not learn the stealth talent. Okay, let's take this one. More health. More strength. More health to you. This one. We'll bring you one. Go here. You go here.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt. The wicked and do not falter.
Let's talk to the Enders.
I'm going to be trying something, and I thought you'd want to be part of it.
We've both been wrong. What I did with Justice was unnatural. It should never have happened.
Is there some way to undo it?
I've spent the past 3 years researching the methods of Tevinter Magisters. They're the only ones who have ever sought to reverse spirit possession, not just behead the victims. I believe I have a formula for a potion that can separate Justice and me, without killing either.
Is it dangerous?
There are always dangers with magic. But I believe this will be worth the cost.
Surely that's worth any risk it entails.
I knew you'd stand behind me in this. Even if...
What?
Nothing. I've gathered most of what I need, but there are some outlandish ingredients I was hoping you'd help me collect. A powder the Tevinters call Celepetre, and a small amount of Drakestone.
Is it just a potion? Is there anything more to this ritual?
No, no ritual. Just mix the ingredients up and... boom. Justice and I are free. And we can take our rightful place among free mages.
What is Drakestone?
The Tevinters used to mine it for their apothecaries. There should still be deposits in the bone pit.
Okay.
Where would we find Celepetre?
It's a crystal that forms from concentrated manure and urine.
Ew. We can't just buy it somewhere?
It's not used by mages here. There's no reason for any merchant to stock it. I suggest we search the sewers.
Yeah.
There's an entrance not far from here in Darktown.
I assure you, we'll find them.
I could not have begun to do this without your support.
Okay. Entrance nearby. Let's look for it. Here? That's clearly something here. Sewer passage. Huh.
Those shits better pay up.
Okay, let's go another way.
Alone in the dark, and that's how we like it.
Sewers.
What a hole.
Go there first.
We can enter the sewers from here to look for the Celepetre. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Yeah?
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at.
Ew.